Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of A Lawyer Plays Dreamfall Chapters with me, Ryan the Gaming Lawyer. If you will recall, in the last episode, we had just completed Book 3. The last thing we saw happen was Keon had smuggled himself aboard an airship to try to go to the north to save the kid, Pip or Bip or whatever his name is, and I guess expose what was going on up there with the magicals. And the angry blue guy, whose name at the moment I temporarily forget, but the big blue guy that hates Keon, jumped up last minute. Keon helped him up, and then he got mad at Keon because Keon wasn't giving him reasons to hate him. So that's, charming. It's a nice little, it's like the buddy cop thing happening with those two. So, coffee and donuts. Revelations. We're in Chapter 9. Journeys. Oh, Reap Moon's greetings.
Zoe?
I forget what was happening with Zoe. I know she came back here. She was trying to find the resistance. There's the goat, the drug addict goats.
Zoe? Zoe?
She'd been captured by the resistance and they were taking her for interrogation. That's the last.
Zoe?
Oh no, Crow. Buddy. Oh no. He's so sad. He's taking to drink. Burying himself in the cup.
Shoo, bird.
Oh, shoo yourself, you big hairy lug.
What in Charles' name? I know you. You arrived with that Stark girl yesterday. You're her bird.
Her bird?
Oh.
I am my own bird, I'll have you know. Her bird. Pfft, the nerve of some people. Besides, I lost her. She done gone vanished on me. I am, it seems, an expert at misplacing beautiful young women.
She's not misplaced. She's with the Resistance.
The Resistance?
Why is he telling a random bird
So
this?
she did find the rebels, and she didn't think to tell me. Well, some friend she turned out to be.
Well, to be fair to the girl, it wasn't entirely voluntary.
What do you mean? They kidnapped her. Crow to the rescue! So, where exactly did they kidnap her to?
Okay.
I'm not supposed to... Well, I reckon the chances of you being an Azadi spy are rather remote.
Loose lips
And that
sink
poor girl
ships.
could probably use a friend. Do you know the old Sentinel Library outside the city? It's in ruins now, but beneath it, in the Enclave, you'll find your girl. Unless they took her head, in which case...
Hold on, Zoe! Hold on to your head! I'm on my way!
Alright, well, Crow is he's going to sort everything out. Uh-oh.
Ulvik the ever thirsty.
What?
Aye, that's me. What can I help you with, Da? A bit too early in the day for a drink, is it not?
We're taking you in for questioning in relation to Azadi property that was stolen in your establishment the other evening.
Oh. Well, I'm afraid I know nothing about that, Da.
Good. Then this should be quick. Please come with us, Mr. Ever Thirsty.
And what about my tavern? My customers? It's the reaping. People expect the taps to be open and the beer to be flowing.
They're going to have to visit some other establishment today.
Jiminy. This does not bode well. Why are they after him? It's the proprietor of the, what is it, the kitty cat and the rooster. Is that what it is now? The rooster. All I know is there's fabulous busts of giant black cocks inside. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Is that Crow? Is that Crow at the Resistance?
I trust you got some sleep last night?
I would have, if you guys believed in bed sheets and pillows.
You are fortunate to be alive, girl. Who are you? Why do you ask questions about the Resistance?
Let's see.
I'll keep it simple.
Help is good. Just keeping it simple is good.
Or maybe it's better to mention the rebels.
I think keeping it simple so far sounds like the thing to do.
On the other hand, asking for the rebels is what got me into trouble in the first place. Deny everything?
That's wrong. We're gonna go for keeping it
I'll
simple.
keep it simple. I'm Zoe. I need your help.
Our help? With what?
I didn't know who else to ask. I need to get to the Purple Mountains.
I don't know where that is.
What about the Ular?
I'm sorry.
Obnaxis? Of the Venar?
I have heard of the Venar, but they left the Northlands. And Obnexus? Maybe a whisper. Long ago? Nothing more. I cannot help you.
Damn. Is there anyone here who would know?
Perhaps. But you haven't answered my question, girl. Why should we help you? For all I know, you're an agent of the Azadi.
No, I'm...
Zoe! She's Zoe!
Balance.
Don't you dare touch her head. She's on an important mission.
I see. And who are you?
Crow, honorary rebel, long-term avian buddy, and occasional sidekick of April Ryan, rebel leader, adventurer, hero, savior of the balance. That's right. Here's Crow. This is him. I'm me.
Yeah.
So,
Lay down those credentials.
where's April? She can vouch for Zoe. They're best friends, tight as two chicks in a nest. I don't see April. Is she out on a mission or sleeping in
no.
or...
Crow doesn't know.
Why are you both looking at me like that?
Oh no, Crow.
I thought you knew.
Knew what? What's going on? What?
No.
April Ryan is dead, Bird. She was assassinated during an Azadi raid on Myria the winter before last. She died a hero's death and was given a hero's burial. We remember her fondly.
What?
Oh boy.
I'm so sorry. Crow! Crow! Okay, I'm an idiot.
I've heard of this bird. Crow. So, you knew April Ryan?
We met a couple of times. I was there when she died. I found her. I tried to save her, but I couldn't. So, yeah, I guess I knew April.
You're the Stark girl. The one who dreams. They spoke of you. Bakim, Bryn, Chawan. They said you were one of us. Oh, this certainly changes things. But how did you...
He's gone. Of course he's gone. I should have seen that coming. It's not like he could just let Kian go without... Ugh, he's such a... Oh. Hey, your hair, it's so pretty.
Thanks.
Who's gone, Enu?
Random.
Oh, Liko. He vanished in the middle of the night, chasing Kian, of course. Idiots, the both of them.
Maybe this is for the best. If Liko can help Kian...
Kian. Big Azadi guy. People call him the Apostle.
You know him?
We met once, briefly.
That's right.
He was kind to me.
Outside the...
But isn't
Wait.
he the enemy?
I remember.
Was. He's with us now. Defected. Yep. Well, except that he abandoned us again to go on a crazy suicide mission to...
He left last night.
Of course. After everything that's happened, we just miss each other.
Oh, Enu, this is Zoe. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you, Enu.
You're so pretty. That came out wrong. Wanna be friends? Oh, sorry.
Zoe needs our help. She has questions. Maybe you can...
Of course! No problem. Leave this to me, Shepard.
I'm sorry for questioning you, Zoe. And I'm sorry I could not be of any assistance. Please, stay. Speak with Enu and the others. Perhaps someone here has the answers you're looking for.
Thank you, Shepard.
Where are you from? Your clothes are amazing. Where did you get them?
Oh boy.
They came with the jump. I'm from Stark. That's...
Across the divide, on the flip side of the balance, the world of science. Are you serious? That's incredible. I have so many questions. I don't even know where to start. I'm seriously worried my head might explode. I think I need to sit down.
Yeah.
Oh, don't explode. I'm not that special. I mean, you're orange, and the ears...
I'm just a boring old Zid. It's totally normal. Holy crap, Stark. I can't believe it. How did you get here? Are you a shifter?
A dreamer. I just dream myself here.
Just dream yourself here. That's it. No biggie. You are the best thing I have ever seen. Seriously.
Really? Okay. Thank you.
So, what do you need help with? Shepard said...
I'm trying to find the Purple Mountains, and a tribe of magical creatures called the Ular. Someone, a Vanar named Abnaxus, told me to...
Whoa, slow down.
Yeah.
Okay. Purple Mountains, Ular, Vanar, Abnaxus, right? Nope. None of that sounds remotely familiar. I have never heard any of those words before. Of course, there are a lot of things I don't know. I was a farm girl. A silly zidling. There's so much I don't know. But I do know where to look for answers.
They're in a library.
Where?
The library. The library holds all the answers. Do you have libraries in Stark? Never mind, silly question. Of course you don't. I'll go to our library right now and start looking. Purple Mountains, Ular, Abnaxus of the Vanar. Come find me when you're ready. I can't wait to spend more time with you. Ugh, sorry.
Well, the interrogation seemed a lot less threatening than the last time we saw them implied. It seemed like things were going to be very grim last time. Let's see, goals. Where's my goals button? Oh. I need to switch my controller over to play this game. Real professional gaming lawyer. Real professional. Where is it? I'm playing Dreamfall. I have my keypad programmed, and it was set up for, I think, for Microsoft Word, which is, I use it to work. Claudia, you don't know what I'm talking about. Never mind. Okay, Dreamfall Chapters. I'm assuming everyone who's here has been in all my streams and has seen everything I've ever said. Which is not true. Not remotely true. Alright, here we go. That's find Crow and talk to him. Okay, let's get adjustment there. Gonna have a look about. Wow, this game is really, like, there's a lot of fog over the scenes in this game, I've noticed. The funny thing is I switched video cards in the middle of recording this, and I was afraid, I had some weird settings I had to adjust, and I was afraid that there was something wrong with, like, the card was rendering the game wrong. But it turns out there is kind of like a faded look to it. I've actually adjusted on OBS, which I'm using to record right now, I've adjusted the color settings to try to compensate for what I thought was maybe a problem. Hopefully I haven't overdone it. It's not too crazily colorful.
They look ready to go to war. I hope they won't have to.
The old leg's falling asleep. Okay. So we're gonna have a little look around. Oh, the other thing that I've done since my last recording session is I was recording at 1080 and 60 frames a second, and I noticed, especially in outdoor environments, I was taking such an incredible frame rate hit that it was not justifying the 60 frames a second. So I've turned it down to 30 frames. So hopefully that will actually make it appear smoother. I know the gameplay at this point is smooth, but usually it's smooth in, like, in interiors like this, just like out in the city and stuff. It gets crazy.
I wish I could have been more helpful and inviting. If I'd known.
I understand. You have to be cautious.
There's much I'd like to ask you, much I'd like to learn. But with Kian gone, my workload has increased twofold. Perhaps another time, when we're both not so preoccupied.
I'd like that.
I don't know what your mission is, but I have a feeling it's important, and that our destinies are entwined. We shall speak again, Zoe Castillo. When the winds have quieted, the clouds have parted, and the grass on the Great Plain stands straight and tall once more.
I look forward to the peaceful times ahead when I can ride on your saddle ass. Because that wouldn't be exploitative at all. Ooh!
I'm so sorry, Crow. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I can't believe she's gone. But I sort of knew, you know. I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't like it used to be. It was weird. Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart. I should have known it wouldn't last.
How can you ever know something like that?
True.
He's not alone in feeling that.
I'm gonna be sympathetic.
I know that feeling. It's something you just have to learn to live with.
I know. I will. Were you there when she...
I witnessed the whole thing. But should I tell Crow that?
Do I have to describe it in a brutal fashion?
Perhaps better to avoid the topic and get him thinking about other things.
I think he needs to confront this right now. That's my opinion. So even though it's brutal, I prefer to let him have the information that he feels like he needs, rather than try and befuddle him away from it. He literally just found out like 2 minutes ago.
I witnessed the whole... I was there. I saw it happen. I tried to help her, to save her. I know I was supposed to, but I... couldn't.
Not your fault. Bad things happen. People die. Life goes on. Anyway.
Oh.
Did I help? With, the rebel thing?
Yeah.
Did they believe you? That you're not a spy?
You did. They do. It's fine now. They'll help us.
Good. They're not gonna cut your head off?
What? No?
Good. I wish I could have been more helpful. But it was 10 years ago, and I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxis chap.
It's okay.
If you don't mind, I need to be alone for a little while. Clean my feathers, sharpen my beak, reflect on the nature of life. Bird stuff.
Right, bird stuff.
Totally understand.
I'll find you in the city.
Because birds are known for their profound reflections on the more weighty moments in life. Meet Inu in the library, updated. Okay, I think put that away. I think I know where that is, but I'm gonna have a quick look about in case, just because we haven't looked around this place in her perspective yet.
They add color to the place, if nothing else.
It's a pretty faded color on that tapestry. Yeah, it's that library place down at the end of the hallways. Tapestry, she's gonna say the same thing, right?
They add color to the place, if nothing else.
Alright, and okay, we've seen everything. It is so misty in here. Why is it so misty in here? It's almost making me afraid my video card's it's failing or something. It's terrible. I don't like it this misty. Okay. It's like so washed out. Where's she at? Is this her down here? Books.
So many books. Which makes sense, given that this used to be a library.
I would assume that 300 years from now, they're probably, assuming civilization survives that long, there probably will not be libraries with physical books in them. Although, who knows? Maybe there will be.
Naxos, Purple Mountains.
Oh, she's over there.
Ula. Nope, nothing, no.
Could be we go back to all books. If we have an energy crash and we go back to like the Middle Ages. Alright.
Books, please don't fail me now.
So, let's have a look at her.
Enu's really weird and very sweet, and I like
On
her a lot.
abscesses. Ooh,
Abscesses.
nope, that's a different type of ab.
She's funny. Do I help her? What is the hand
The
for?
Turtle Mountains.
Turtle mount? No, purple.
Believed to be the petrified remnants of 3 titan turtles that rose from... Enu, interesting? Sure. Relevant? No.
I have to resist this intense desire to stroke her yellow fur.
Orlawad.
I don't think that'd be kosher.
Olympus, Oxman, Oigard, Ozers.
She could end up with a new
Ular in
girlfriend.
there.
Alright, let's
Shut
talk.
up. I've been trying to find a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library.
Introductions.
She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question.
Well, I guess we could get social.
There must be something here.
Searching, we can do
This is
too.
where I try to connect and make friends.
Let's do start
She
here.
seems so curious
Start
about
basic.
me.
Enu, right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues,
Hell
or
no.
a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane. I mean,
Who's
there's
insane?
Kai.
Oh.
He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too... Hey, so, what do you do when you're not saving the world?
Neural programming. I mean, I did. Then my world shut down, and now I just watch a lot of shows and eat. Sorry.
Didn't understand any of that, but it was still amazing. Tell me again?
Maybe next time?
I can't wait to talk more about all these things we have in common. We must have a sleepover.
Ooh, a sleepover. Okay.
This is where I try to connect and make friends.
Let's make friends.
You just joined the Resistance?
Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, fun.
Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation.
Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also, I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
Wow.
This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that. Do you have any siblings?
I did. Sort of. Long story. You?
Do I know about that?
Lots. Boyfriend! Do you have one of those?
I do. I think. We haven't spoken in a while, and he doesn't know. I think we need to have a long talk if I get back home. It's been a very tough year, for the both of us. I was asleep for a long time. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. Until my memories caught up with me. Oh, Jesus. It's a long story. Very complicated. Maybe another time?
Yes, please?
Alright, search.
There must...
So, no luck?
Nothing. Sorry. And I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned. There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway,
Whoa.
I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ular?
nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race?
They didn't look human.
Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated, or...
Or?
They've been eliminated
or
from the
someone's
time-space
trying
continuum.
to hide something.
Oh.
Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
Someone's trying to hide something? Alright, next
I'm on a
steps.
deadline. I should just cut this short.
No other options at this point.
I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
No, not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jaharva, do I have to do everything in this place? I didn't spend all those years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite. I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in Abnaxis' stone tree.
Ooh.
If I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested. Do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to ask?
Oh, wow. It's once blind Bob, is that his name?
That guy looks familiar, but
Hypothetically?
I'm not quite sure where I...
You had to give
Is
him
that
wine.
Blind Bob?
Blind
the
Bob.
beggar?
What does Blind Bob know? Alright. Blind Bob.
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, blessed be Miss Striped Britches. You're the lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria. What in the name of the eight-eyed octo-god of Tartillus are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Except for, not those words exactly.
Oh, I left my life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now. I'm making a difference.
Oh, wow. We've got a lot to say. Alright, let's, wow, what is it? Blind?
He was theoretically blind, but now he can see. It makes
thought he was
less and
always-
less sense the more I
Wait.
think about it.
He was always able to see. He was only theoretically blind because something happened when he was a kid that he spilled something in his eye that could have made him blind, so he declared himself hypothetically blind? I don't know. It probably meant hypothetical's not the right word. Anyway.
What happened to your theoretical blindness?
Cured! I was blind, theoretically, but now I can see. To be honest, some days I wonder if I ever was theoretically blind, or if it was all hypothemetaphysical.
Yeah.
You know, just in my head, like.
Hypothetical.
It was simpler being blind Bob and resorting to beggaring and vagrancy than taking a long, hard look at myself in a speculum, particularly on account of the blindness. I wish me old pa could have lived to see me. He always believed in me, even when I didn't. To the bitter end, he told me I had potential. I nodded and wept and promised him I'd try my best. Then, as he drew his last ragged breath, I stole his purse and his breeches.
Oh, no.
Well, pa, I'm sorry about the breeches. I'm making something of life now. Making something of myself. I'm no longer blind Bob. Call me Bob Who Can See.
Bob Who Can See. That's an excellent nickname.
General?
Yeah.
Are you an actual general?
Aye. See these stripes? General Bob, that's me. I takes care of the logic sticks round here, so the
Logic
place don't
sticks.
crumble to pieces. Shepard's busy with the strategering. Kian sorts out who to murder and how. Liko makes a fine job of being contrary. And Enu keeps everyone's spirits up.
Yeah, alright.
I mean, when she's not shooting Azadi soldiers in their eyeballs with her bow and arrow.
It's like the
I
A-Team.
make sure the ladder's stocked, the sheets are clean, relatively speaking, and that the piss pots are empty. Can't go to war on a full bladder.
Okay. Think I'm gonna cut this off. We're at 30. We're at 30 minutes now, and I believe there is at least a few more minutes yet of conversation with formerly Blind Bob, or Bob Who Can Now See, whatever we're gonna call him now, General Bob. We're gonna continue this next time. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining me once again. Another episode of A Lawyer Plays Dreamfall Chapters, and until next time, I hope everybody is doing well and take care. Bye bye.